She does have her squirrel syndrome on right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it's good for you to see how she is at a
Absolutely.
new place and
No, that's always the
She's
best.
really good with turning.
yeah.
She really listens to your seat. You don't
Yeah.
have to use a bunch of legs.
Yeah, you have the nice long legs where you can wrap around her.
And most of the second level ponytails, it's a lot of turning.
Yeah.
So you have to have a very nimble.
Oh, she's handy.
Yeah, you have to have a very nimble. She seems to respond well to aids. You know, the seat.
Yeah. It's just kind of establishing that a little bit more connection
Yeah.
for her, I
Yeah.
think, at this point. And like I said, the eventing dressage and the eventing
Yes.
riders doing dressage.
Yeah, it's very different.
Oh. So, but she's doing a great job with her. And she's like very in season.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, we've got off farm and in season.
Yeah. When I went down to check on her last night, I mean, she's like lifting her tail, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know she can get a little bit sore in her ovaries a
Yeah.
little bit when,
That makes sense.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
young.
well, I mean that, and any female can relate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
So she seems to be doing yashing sitting.
yeah.
Like she's not being
And she
bratty.
usually doesn't. No, she's not bratty. Of course, the scary dogs on the.
Yeah.
She's like, sorry, it was weird. It's running and it's hairy and it's white. But yeah, no, she's not bratty. She just as she usually doesn't come into season like that, where she's lifting her tail.
Right,
and
yeah.
stuff. I think it's all the new geldings, because the geldings that she's been with her whole life.
Okay.
But they're like chopped liver to her.
Right.
She's like, no, you don't understand. They're still over there. I see them. This is her squirrel moment.
Bob used to have squirrel moments, except he'd go flying across the ring squirrel
No,
moments.
these are her squirrel moments. She just wants to make sure they're gone. Did you know they were there? They were super scary.
It's so funny that it bothers her with all the eventing that she's doing, but I guess, you know, the problem is the less work they're doing, the more distracted they get. You know, when they're focused and they're working, it's like,
Yeah. I had a friend, and I think it's so hysterical. She went into the ring, did her whole second level test. It was beautiful. And Marvin Park has, the indoor is kind of weird, and it's like you come in from the side to the seating, and it's dark and everything. Well, it's much lighter now that they fixed the footing. But, he had no clue the people were there, so she exhaled salute, drops the rein, and everyone starts clapping, and he went shooting across the side and was like, and totally turned and looked and like, you guys were there the whole time?
oh my gosh,
He
that's
had
so
no
funny.
idea. The same thing with the upper level horses when they're so focused, and then when you drop the rein, they're like, what?
Yeah. Lily's doing a good job getting her head positioned down.
Mm-hmm. Holly's not making it easy for her at
It's
the
okay.
moment.
Lily's used to that.
So what level was she competing at?
Training level,
Okay.
and she competed on Arabs before.
Oh, Jess does Arab.
Yeah. So Lily was in the Arab circuit, and she actually qualified for.
Do you know Jess Howard? Because Jess Howard was
Well, we
big.
were all kind of brand new to it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, Jess has a Arab Mustang.
Okay. Wow.
And yeah, he's actually very cool, but it sounds weird. And
No, I
then-
bet that's an interesting combination.
And then she has an Arab something else, but she does a lot of the Arab circuit.
At the time, Lily wasn't getting formal dressage training because she would go audit Kathy,
Mm-hmm.
but the instructor, because she was leasing, wouldn't let her
Oh.
use Kathy to teach the horse.
Ah.
So Lily really, in her training now, was with Bob 6 months under saddle with Kathy, with Bob. So she went from, it's remarkable what she did, but she didn't progress because it was Bob.
Yeah.
But she learned a lot of basics.
Yeah.
And so Kathy wants to be super sure that the reason that I picked ponies was because my husband's Arabic.
Yeah.
It's less to fall, and she can compete at a high level.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If she's good enough, she can compete at a high level. So, without having to invest in a junior horse.
Yeah.
Because that's,
A lot.
yeah. It's a lot, and we're not ready for it. We tried that.
Yeah.